Pam, 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 pam. Na, 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 na. Mhm, mhm. Na, na. But are between the Dwemer, sex cornered the Tetra. The magical cost to cast a spell goes down as your skill increases. E não deu tempo de eu terminar de ler.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
Ah, você está pedindo dinheiro? Tá.
What? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
You're welcome. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho pra vender aqui, cara. Iron Dagger, Steel Dagger. Tá, esses... Interessante. Não tenho nada pra vender. E quais são as missões? Isso eu não quero fazer agora. Tá. Captain Fisher. Vou nessa daqui, ó. Vou até Solitude. Mortal, Downstar. Downstar, Mortal. Vou até Mortal. E aí de lá eu vou de cavalo. Climbing back and we'll be off. And we will be off. Cadê os Kajis? Ah, ó, fizeram uma cabaninha. Deixa eu ver. Eles compram, acho que aquela roupa do cultista, esse cara aqui, ó.
Yes, take a look.
Ok. Take a look. Pô, não tem um?
Take a look. Take a look.
Vender todos esses livros aqui, que eu já tenho muito livro. Com certeza, só que eu li todos, ó. Tá vendo? Ó, tem coisa que eu não tinha lido ainda. Eu posso vender tudo.
Do you seek to take a look?
Eu já
I
consigo
hope
comprar a
that you will
casa.
come to do business with us again.
Ok, of course.
Soon it will be time to replenish our supply of water.
The road takes us past many cold rivers. We can fill our skins there.
If the river is not frozen to ice, perhaps. Tools, wares, and weapons. All for
Yes?
fair prices. Welcome to you.
Blessings of Khajiit are not welcome in the cities. So we make our camps outside the walls.
I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for so well. What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then. Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do. Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. Now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help? The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic. Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. Now this wizard in the mist. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
Everything all right? What is it, Elf?
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without... Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this. Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. There's news of rebellion against the Empire. And then... The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome. Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. The divines reveal things to me at times, yes. I do not hide this. It is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it. That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right. I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed. Rorgar's house? He lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Until next time. Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen. In Morthal, there is little to rule, but there is much to teach. And so, I am Jarl. All this talk of rebellion and strife, too many are focused on what might be instead of what is. It tires me to talk about it. There is too much to learn in the world, too much to know to fight over laws that have no real purpose. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Need something? Come, I haven't got all day. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen. In Morthal, there is little to rule, but there is much to teach. And so, I am Jarl. All this talk of rebellion and strife, too many are focused on what might be instead of what is. It tires me to talk about it. There is too much to learn in the world, too much to know to fight over laws that have no real purpose. Make it quick. Make it quick. Need something? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
Speak, elf.
E eu voltei depois de muito tempo. Todo mundo dormindo aqui, ó, uma boa hora pra saltar. Você ligou a câmera? O que tem?
Liga no seu celular. Perdão.
Keep your hands to yourself.
You little thief. Think you can...
Need something? Yes?
If you stand before me to accuse me of... I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. The people of Mor... If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's... You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm you. My talents, as anyone will tell you, my talents, the marsh is treacherous. You would do well to not wander at night.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you
I'm
think
the
you've
best
got what it
warrior
takes,
in
our
Morthal,
headquarters
and
is
that's
in
no
Solitude.
boast.
Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace.
I've been looking for... Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk? My sister in crime. What do you need?
Yeah, you need something? Remind me why we even bother to allow him to be part of the guild.
2 reasons. He's rich, and because we need every sword we can get right now. What did you need? There are the card. Keep your eyes on him. Just head. If you discover Gollum Eyes holding up, the card. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Gollum Eye works. That he isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
Golden Glo Maven looked the other way. Let's not. Word on the street. If Sabjorn ever managed to push Maven off her pedestal, we'd all be in trouble.
Good luck in solitude.
I'm watching.
Keep Gollum Eye alive.
Each one, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Some may call this junk. Me? All right then.
Steal anything worth back with good news, I trust?
Welcome to the Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Job's done, boss. Gave the package to her just...
I'm selling the best. Nothing but. Best of all, you don't have. Here you go. Oh, and keep it. Why? This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices.
I've never seen the old this upset about anything. The city really gets to her. The old told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture
You
out
have
into
some
the
nerve coming. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? Just get out of here. Well, depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? Just get out of here.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is
Oh,
about
it's
the
you
meteorite,
again.
we can
What
talk
in
later.
blazes do you want? Sure thing. It's yours for... The city guard has been terrible. Have you seen that shrine of... Are you joking? You just rented... Head north. Else you could go see the Jarls. The Thieves Guild has been put... Crime is an all-time... If Maven Blackbriar... Riften's biggest exports...
And what might you need?
Right this way. Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Oh, it's you. Come... Extort more from me?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day.
You gonna buy everything I've got on display? Really? Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use...
Greetings. Everything I've got on display, really. Take a look. Just what you see here. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Please. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. My husband Bercy will be
Come to see Balaman perform. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. If you need any more... Smithing. Come see me again.
Vegetables as crisp as a... Some fresh meat. Everything I've got on display, really. Keep your belly full, and your shoulders strong. The only... Everything I've got on display, really. Keep your belly full, and your shoulders strong.
Huh? What do you want? I'd better get going.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm?
Windhelm?
City in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by
If the guards would listen to Viol... I love my husband, but he can be a bit... dull. Fools! Roll!
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the... Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that. Some of these Nords will come up, and it isn't just the dark. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Spare a coin for a poor old... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind
It's no
heart.
secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. Just a man's life work is all. You would... It's buried. You're all milk. Luckily for you. Please, don't... A legendary bottle. A small container. It is said, for an alchemist like myself, and now, for in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
My master can be a... I'll never have master. It doesn't matter what I believe. Are you kidding? He's not the best teacher, but Just watching him,
May the
I've
Eight
learned so
guide
much.
you to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
If you have need of tonics or potions, come see me at my shop. May the Eight guide you to the
I have a decent
fire.
mind for potions, but I've also learned how to craft magical items.
May the Eight guide you to the... Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered,
Hope
but
to see you
I've
again.
learned- I'll never have mastered Aurelian's skill with potions. I have a decent mind for potions, but I've also learned how to craft
The townsfolk
magical
call me
items.
captain because I used to be a sailor.
Yes, see for yourself. Good day.
Winds and calm seas. That's an old
You
sailor's
one of
motto.
those Skyrim for... That's just... If that's what you really believe, then you're a fool.
The Imperials
Never
think
had
we
much
need their
patience for
laws.
fools. If, take a look. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Name's new.
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got... It was but the Dark Elves are just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Alright then.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work.
Ulgrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure.
The Stormcloaks are finding
We've
victory
intercepted
across the
couriers
land.
from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without... Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good man. But he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fight. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talent. My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning. At one with my clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice. The throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that. I killed Torrik to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor. and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude, and on that day the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. Talos, watch over you.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Yeah, but first, tell me, why does an elf want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's so long. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, it's where men have tested. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. We'll see. Here, take this. You'll need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die. Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
My job is to serve the...
I'm sorry, could you...
I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone
The monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This.
Just say the word
This
if
is
you need
why
a drink or
people have a
something to
problem
eat.
with your college, Nelligar.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days. My days of... No. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
If there's anything you need, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. Are you joking? Drink for the thirsty, food for... All right then.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just
My days at the
keep
college are long.
walking.
I still have research that keeps
All
me
right, then.
busy. And being here
I'm
in
just-
Winterhold
got
ensures I
any
have
ale or
access to
mead?
former colleagues.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Fancy yourself in... I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you? My job is to serve... I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm
What's
a
your
dummy.
business here in Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any... Winterhold has lost... I've heard Hansa was in line to be... Good. I'll have a sum of gold... What's there? Someday there'll be proof. I do. There's nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still, they deny it.
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be
Good day.
better off. I agree with him.
How come you're in Winterhold? My pa says people like you are the reason no one lives here anymore.
Deu uma tirada de almoço, eu já tinha ligado pro papel alumínio. Vou dar uma olhada.
Virou?
Virei, tinha papel alumínio.
My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
We're here to teach you a lesson. This'll never show stuff that just belongs to you.
Who's wrong?
This ends now! Enough!
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Damn shame. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart. Everything all right?
I'll sell just take a look.
Till next time.
Cross the bridge. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. I am here, and if in the more important question is... Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? It would seem that not just any... A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything... A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the fireball. No? Well, if you think... Or you can try your luck with one of... Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. No matter what. Well done indeed. I think I'll lead you across the... Well done indeed. Much knowledge lies within... You'll need to speak with Mirabelle or... She's the master... You do well to remember that. She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may... You do well to remember that. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Mirabelle, Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
Welcome to the... Another news... Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The arcade... is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You consider Restoration a valid school of magic? Good. Not that it can make life difficult when one's... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Until next time.
Tolfdir is likely already...
Seeing on any experiments, please
go on
clean
in.
up after
And if you
yourself.
have any problems, let...
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what. Feralda, don't... My problem... She's threatened, but she is... She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself.
Please
Well, it
don't bother
won't
the arch...
work, I tell
Well,
you.
Feralda, Finis is... Don't let... If you can find him. And finally, there's Colette.
Love, are you of the sort... I assure you that now that's to guide its people through... Now that's to guide its people through... I am at the Archmage's disposal.
If there are
he
any problems, let me know.
requires.
Day-to-day operation... Well, Feralda can teach distractions. Finis is one of the best... Don't let Tolfdir fool... If you can find... And finally, there's Colette. She may be... difficult to get along with. She's...
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you... You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir, I am Savos. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored, but I do not and will not approve of any... Are we clear? Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus. I've seen documents dating back. Events in the last several hundred years resulted. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. Some risk. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen.
Enchanting
So, as I was
services
saying,
are
the
one of the
first thing
few
to
things
understand
that
is
keep
that
us in
magic
touch
is,
with the
by
rest
its
of
very
Skyrim.
nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly... You're not going to weigh in either way?
We can do it.
I admire
Just
your
give us a
restraint.
chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a... and we'll see if you can successfully yourselves, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? That's all. Now, if you'll just stand over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
What you learn here, the great and unfortunate natural disaster, no one is sure. I know there are some who have blamed the college, the Sea of Winterhold, the waves. The college survived, and so here we remain. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Please don't bother the art. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education. Before you... Yes, Does that cover everything? No, I suppose. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Not really. Just that it's very... Didn't you know? Before the others returned, Winterhold itself died in the... I know, I can't tell if he expects me to blow... So far, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concern...
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the... Magic... No offense, of course. Well, look... Throw in the... And finally, take the fact that the college... Not at all. My family was convinced coming here... I know he's... I also know that no one really believes that.
Skyrim
I've been trying to
could not be
avoid
more...
him, honestly.
Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizar. Mages... Skyrim was not Jizargo's... Oh yes. Hopefully small things that... Oh, the only reason you could disagree... Oh yeah. Hopefully small thing. There is might. There is skill in magic. There is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
If you would, the summoning of undead is even less advisable. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. All right. There are few... So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Now, if you'll excuse me...
You are now disrupt. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, some other time perhaps. If you're feeling adventurous, well, all right, here. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Oh.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.